herbicide is a pesticide that is used to kill unwanted plants. Before you get started, you need to consider a couple of things. First, you need to know what type of grass and weed you are going to control. It is also a good idea to know the location of the weed or grass. Second, you need to consider the equipment need to be used. If you want to use a sprayer, police sprayer is the best choice because you want to use a sprayer with less metal on it. A lot of herbicide can be corrosive and can rust the metal, so police sprayer is the best choice in this application.
Before we begin, there are 5 things to consider. First, use nitrile glove which is chemical resistant type. Second, make sure you wear long sleeve and long pants. Third, identify the weed or grass you want to control. Fourth, take your product. And fifth, apply your product. Okay, done.
Before we mix, we need to prepare 2 police sprayer, one sled. One is for post-emergent selective herbicide, another one is for post-emergent non-selective herbicide. A selective herbicide is going to kill either it's a broad leaf or a thin leaf without affecting others. Meanwhile, a non-selective herbicide is going to kill no matter it is a broad leaf or a thin leaf.
Okay, first we are going to remove the pump assembly from the tank. And we're going to add half a gallon of water. Next, we are going to measure the proper amount of product per label directions and add to the tank. Replace the pump assembly. Screw it on tight and give it a light shake. Remove the pump assembly and set to the side. Add the remaining half gallon of water and put the assembly back in the tank. Screw it tight. Adjust your nozzle tip. Adjust it to the proper setting, and then we are ready to apply. So on this particular police sprayer, it's got an adjustable nozzle tip. If you screw the tip clockwise, that's going to create a cone fan spray pattern. Screwing the tip counterclockwise will give you a pin stream. In most cases, when you are controlling weeds, you'll want to use the cone fan.
Before we get started, make sure that you had 3 to 4 days of growth to make sure that there is a plenty of leaf surface at the time of application. Morning hours are the best time to apply, and take a couple of days where you are going to have dry weather. We are going to spray the product over the weed, and we are just going to spray to wet it. We have got some weed and grass grown here. Also, we got some weed coming out through the silver shine.
We are going to use post-emergent non-selective herbicide. Take the product and mix it according to label direction. we are going to apply a very low pressure to the wheat and grasses to reduce the amount of splash. Be careful not to get any of the product on any of the crops. Remember, this is a non-selective herbicide, so we will kill any weed or grasses or plants nearby to the contact. Earlier we mentioned two other classes of herbicides, pre-emergent and soil sterilants. Pre-emergent can be used on lawn and they are available in granular or liquid form. It must be noted that they must prior to seed germination. It needs to penetrate the soil by at least 1 to 4 inch deep.